Hello. Let's learn how to read maps and tell directions. Are you ready? Let's go.
Mandy's purse was stolen. She is mad. She wants to go to the police station. How can she get there? She is now at the intersection. She can turn right to the 2nd Avenue. She can also go straight down the Forest Street. She chooses to turn right. And now she is on the 2nd Avenue. She walks down the avenue. And she meets the Pine Street. She turns left onto the Pine Street. She walks along the street. And she meets an intersection again. In front of her is the main street. She turns right onto the main street. She walks past the fire department. She finally arrives at the destination. To her left is the police station. The police station is opposite the bookstore. She reports to the police. And the police helps her retrieve her purse. Mandy is happy now.
The thief is caught, and he is sent to the prison. Mandy now has her money back. She is so happy now.
Today, Mandy is going on a date with Jack. Jack is now at a menswear. The menswear is at the corner of Main Street and Pine Street. She is going to meet him there first. Mandy walks down the 2nd Avenue. She turns left onto the Pine Street. She goes along the Pine Street and sees the menswear at the corner. She finds Jack in the store. Now Mandy and Jack meet each other. They want to go to a restaurant for dinner. There are 2 restaurants around the neighborhood. One is Chinese and the other one is Italian. They go down the main street. They first see the Chinese restaurant next to a bar. They check the menu and they don't feel like eating there. So they decide to go for the other one. They see the Italian restaurant across the street. They go across the street. They check their menu and this time they love it. So they decide to have dinner there.
The day goes pretty well. They both enjoy the meal. They are planning on a trip to Ohio, and they are discussing how they are going to get there. We can take an airplane to get there. Nah, that would be too expensive. What about by train? There's no train station around that area. Then how should we get there? Taxi? Haha, don't worry, honey. I have my plan. What do you mean? I have a car. Let's drive there. Wow, that sounds super great. Yeah, that way we can go wherever we want. Baby, you are brilliant. Aha, as I always am. Then let's plan the route. We can take the highways first. Then as soon as we get into Ohio, we switch to the main roads. Yeah, that would save us some money on toll. But it looks like a long travel. Yeah, it is. What's the matter, honey? I'm just afraid of something, like a flat tire. Don't worry, even if that happened, I know the friend who can help us. Wow, then I think everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, they will. I really look forward to the trip. Me too. What do you want to do later? Fancy a movie? Sure, what about a new John Wick 4? Wow, John Wick is always my favorite. Let's go now, I can't wait to see that.
They go along the main street to the intersection. They turn right onto the Pine Street. They walk for a minute and see the Oak Street. They turn left onto it. They take a few more steps, and they see the movie theater. The movie theater is opposite a bookstore, and it's at the corner of Beachway and Oak Street.
They buy the tickets, and they enter the movie theater. I like it so much. John Wick is so handsome. Yeah, I totally agree. Where should we go next? I don't know, but it's a bit late. What about coming to my place? Oh, that's great. Then we can have some champagne together.
They go back to the Pine Street. They turn right and meet the 2nd Avenue. They go down the avenue towards the Forest Street. They arrive at Mandy's house at the corner.
They enter the house. They have champagne together. They talk a lot that night. It is a beautiful day for both of them. Review time. Turn left, 左转. Turn right, 右转. Go straight, 直走. Go along, 沿着走. Next to, 在旁边. Opposite, 在对面. Across the street, 在对街. At the corner of, 在转角. In front of, 在前面. To the left, 在左边. To the right, 在右边.
Practice time. Peter wants to buy some jewelry. The jewelry store is at the corner of First Avenue and Hill Avenue. Can you help him get there? Use what you have learned from today's lesson.
There is not just only one way to go to the jewelry store. See how many ways can you find and check the answer. Take your time and you can pause here. If you're finished, click play to check the model answers.
Peter first goes down the Oak Street. He turns right onto the Pine Street and goes along it. He meets the First Avenue and he turns left onto it. He keeps walking and sees the jewelry store to his left next to the woman's wear. Peter first goes down the Oak Street. He turns right onto the Pine Street and goes along it, but he decides to turn left onto the main street. He turns the corner to the Hill Street and sees the woman's wear next to the Italian restaurant.
Did you get it right? Well done. Now you're a map master.